Good morning, Kuwait. Welcome to FlexWell, the show where we discuss a variety of health issues. We have with us today the wonderful Coach Minna, Coach Minna Yusri, a fitness instructor, nutritionist, and women's hormonal health specialist. Coach Minna, thank you for joining us today on FlexWell.
Thank you for having me again.
Coach Minna, we've covered a variety of topics. I thought we could discuss fertility today.
Yeah.
Coach Minna, what role does nutrition play in boosting fertility?
There's one main thing that people need to understand is that the body will never prioritize reproduction. It has a lot of deficiency, a lot of nutrient deficiencies. Your body lacks a lot of nutrients. It will rather use whatever you are giving it for survival, for vital organs, rather than helping in reproduction. If you are planning to have a baby, you really have to watch what you eat, because the kind of food that you eat can affect the hormonal health, can affect the egg and sperm quality, can affect actually even the implementation process.
Coach Minna, are there any specific foods that help boost fertility?
Yes, of course, you have to have leafy green vegetables. These are important for folate. Also fatty foods like fatty fish, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, antioxidants in berries. These are all important for cell and sperm health. So mainly think of, you need to increase your folate, your zinc, your omega-3s. All these things in general help in boosting the health of the sperm and the egg.
So it's very important to pay attention to your diet and make sure you're incorporating various minerals and vitamins.
100%, of course, and you need to be prepared.
What are the effects of not having enough of these vitamins?
If you are trying to conceive, you can have late conception like this. It won't be as easy because, as I told you, the body would prioritize body health rather than reproducing. The baby can have deficiencies. The mother, after giving birth, can have deficiencies. Having a baby is a process that you need to be prepared for at least 3 to 6 months before conception. Would be a very good thing for the mother's health and to have a healthy child as well.
That's really good to know. What about weight? Does that affect fertility or pregnancy in any way?
Yes, it does. Because if you are overweight, you will have too much estrogen, and this affects the reproduction process. Also, if you are underweight, this will affect your hormones and might even shut down reproduction. Usually, it's best to be around your average weight, not overweight or underweight. This is the best environment.
Is being underweight more dangerous than the others?
These are individual things, but usually you have to be in a good weight, best for you and for the whole process of getting pregnant and then giving birth.
It's very interesting. What about any lifestyle changes? Would you need to adopt certain lifestyle changes in order to have, better fertility health or do better during pregnancy or anything like that?
Yes, of course, because this is a long journey. So if you start before even getting pregnant by adapting healthy lifestyle, whole foods, and staying away from processed foods, you are already taking your vitamins and minerals that your body and your baby. If you are being active and you're doing some strength training, you are getting prepared for the process of giving birth and you are getting stronger. Working out and being active and strength training reduces stress in the body, so you don't have much cortisol, which in fact, if you're having too much stress or cortisol, this can actually affect getting pregnant. Regulating
fertility or pregnancy in any way?
Yes, it does. Because if you are overweight, you will have too much estrogen, and this affects the reproduction process. Also, if you are underweight, this will affect your hormones and might even shut down reproduction. Usually, it's best to be around your average weight, not overweight or underweight. This is the best environment.
Is being underweight more dangerous than the others?
These are individual things, but usually you have to be in a good weight, best for you and for the whole process of getting pregnant and then giving birth.
It's very interesting. What about any lifestyle changes? Would you need to adopt certain lifestyle changes in order to have, better fertility health or do better during pregnancy or anything like that?
Yes, of course, because this is a long journey. So if you start before even getting pregnant by adapting healthy lifestyle of eating whole foods and staying away from processed foods, you are already taking your vitamins and minerals that your body and your baby's body need. If you are being active and you're doing some strength training, you are getting prepared for the process of giving birth and you are getting stronger. In addition, working out and being active and strength training reduces stress in the body, so you don't have much cortisol, which in fact, if you're having too much stress or cortisol, this can actually affect getting pregnant. Regulating your sugar levels, if you are staying away from sugary foods, processed foods, which increase inflammation in the body and also which causes high insulin, and high insulin can cause PCOS and other problems, as we talked before. So the best thing that you can do before getting pregnant and giving birth is adapting this healthy lifestyle for you and for your baby.
That's really good to know, I think, for mothers or people who hope to be mothers everywhere. Yeah. Does the nutrition, in regards to men though, does their nutrition affect fertility as well?
Of course it does. It affects how their sperm count, the quality of their sperms. So they as well have to adapt. It works both for men and women to adapt a healthy lifestyle, especially before conception. Then women have to they have to continue. The whole 9 months. Yes, exactly. They have to continue because it's a longer process.
Oh wow. It seems that there's a lot you can do to ensure healthy pregnancy and the best outcome for everybody involved.
My advice as a mother, because I had two C-sections, the thing that really worked for me is that I was in a healthy weight before I got pregnant. So starting with a healthy weight and a weight that you are not overweight, then it makes life easier after giving birth. Especially if you are watching what you eat during pregnancy, you're just prioritizing the protein, prioritizing healthy fats. You don't gain as much, so it makes life easier after.
That's very good to know. I suppose the hardest part would be if you have any pregnancy cravings to try to choose healthy options, right?
Cravings are normal and natural, but the thing is about cravings, if you are pregnant or not, if you are eating enough good quality food, you will still have cravings, but you can control them in a way that you are having bits and pieces of whatever you crave.
We're going to go for a short break. Stay tuned and join us after the break. Welcome back after our break. We have Coach Minna discussing fertility and nutrition. Coach Minna, could you tell us about caffeine and its effect on fertility and conception, and also smoking? How bad are the negative effects?
Too much caffeine in general would raises stress levels and raises cortisol levels, and this will affect the quality of the eggs or affect the hormones. So you should try to minimize your intake of caffeine, 1 to 2 cups a day, or switch to as bad as you just quit cold turkey, because you are preparing your body for conception and you are trying to stabilize your hormones and get ready to get pregnant.
So it's not just during pregnancy that you should avoid smoking and caffeine, even before?
Even before, yes.
Wow, I think a lot of people don't know that. And it's
especially if you're a heavy smoker, especially if you are taking too much caffeine, the extremes. So you are trying to conceive, these are the part of the points that you should take care of and try to minimize it.
And it's also for men the same when they're trying to conceive.
Yes,
they
yes,
should
of
also
course,
avoid
yes.
smoking and caffeine.
Yes,
All of it
yes.
affects the
Yes,
egg.
yes.
So it's
It
not
affects
just
the sperm for the men. Yes.
True.
The sperm count and the
Yeah.
quality.
I think that's very interesting because I feel like a lot of people don't know that and mainly think it's about the woman's body and what goes into the baby.
No, for conception, it's 50-50 men and women.
The only part where it is 50-50.
Yes.
That is good to know. Do you say that there are any myths surrounding fertility foods? Like a lot of people seem to think that eating certain diets or doing certain things will increase chances of having a boy or a girl. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, they say like eat oysters or have some herbal teas and stuff. These are like these are not the main issue that can actually control whether you are getting pregnant or not. The thing is about your body should be prepared. It's not just about the health of also the reproductive organs. You need to have the woman's body as a place safe and well nourished to be able to start a new life. So just as I told you, prioritizing protein, eating healthy fatty fish, pumpkin seeds, nuts, getting all these into your diet, maintaining a healthy lifestyle by just being active and doing some exercise, minimizing smoking and caffeine and processed foods, reducing the inflammation in your body. You are preparing a safe environment to have a baby.
It plays a large factor, and that would be your takeaway from all of this. Like the main tips you'd have for people is to really focus on the nutrition.
Because diet can change a lot in someone's body. If you are eating processed foods, you will inflammation. And do you want the body to reproduce or fight the inflammation that you are causing in your body? If you are under stress, your cortisol level is high, and this affects your reproductive hormones. If you are always eating sugary foods, so your insulin level is always high, this affects the hormones, and your body is not ready to conceive.
So it's not just about diet. Mental and emotional health are very important as well.
Of course. It's always the mental and the emotional health. Doing all these things, and you don't have to be overwhelmed. If you just start slowly by picking one thing and working on it and then heading to the next, I think this is the best part. And just be hopeful. You are trying to conceive, you are trying to have a new life. So it's worth it to do some changes.
Well, I think that was very interesting. Thank you so much for joining us today, Coach Mena. I feel like we learned a lot about this.
Thanks a lot.
And thank you, viewers, also for joining us. This was Flex Well. Today we learned a lot about fertility, and the main takeaways are to really focus on nutrition, eat whole foods, avoid caffeine, sleep well, and good luck to all of you if you are trying to conceive. Thank you for joining us.